Good. So, drop the leash.
Drop it?
Yeah. So look at what she's giving you. So
She's pretty smart.
yes, yes. So start kind of doing these half moons around her. Well, you don't have to be staring at her the whole time as long as you have her still in your peripheral here.
Isn't it good not to look at her because that...
It depends, because sometimes eye contact can mean invitation or confrontation.
Okay.
And so we don't want to look at her with these loving eyes, so she's like, oh, Mom,
Yeah.
I can come see you.
Right.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as she's doing well with this, guess what you can do?
I can go...
Yep, you can create more space. But look, see the concern on her face?
Oh, yeah.
So we don't want to go too far, but this is how you figure out what her threshold is.
Okay.
Because if she's normally sitting here and I'm tracking Mom and I think she's going to the bathroom. You see? You get beyond that threshold, she follows.
Okay.
When you started walking away, she
Check this out. Look at her eyes. See, that's what I'm saying, how she gets anxious like that.
So this isn't anxiety.
What is that?
This is her brain working.
Well, okay, her brain working.
Yeah.
That's her brain. Okay.
If you see a classroom of 5th graders, you're going to see this face when they're being taught something. Yes. And these blanks, because this is tiring. What are we doing?
Gosh.
Do you know how to play chess?
No. I've always wanted to.
Great. Guess how long it would be for me to take you, or for how long it would take me to teach you chess?
A long time.
And guess how exhausting that would be for both you and me,
Very exhausting.
right?
Yeah.
So are we going to do it for 6 hours straight?
Oh my gosh. So that's her brain. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. I mean, just that little thing.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Yeah.
So what I want you to do now as you do this back and forth is pay attention to this body language, and that when you see the ears start to perk up, you're getting near that threshold of going too far.
So then come back in.
Don't have to come back in. Stay where you are. Stay that distance. Okay? And wait for that body language to go, wait, are you? Oh, you're only doing that? Oh, you're not going anywhere. Okay. And then you back up a little bit. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, you're not going anywhere. Oh, okay. You see the pattern that starts to emerge? Yeah. So, see the ears start to flatten? Yep. The blinks. So, start moving around again, and you'll see her perk up a little bit. Good. See, if she was sitting or even standing, we definitely don't want to go further, because all she has to do is this. Yeah. At least I know if she's here, she's got to get up and she's got to start moving.
Yeah.
And all you would do is grab the leash and put her back on. What are you going to do when she jumps up on the bed at night? Grab the leash and take her off.
Right. And then we will invite her on.
Yeah. See? Yeah.
Okay, so this...
That's why they will fall asleep doing this. Because this is tiring. Yeah. Yep. See it start to get softer? Yeah. This is why I enjoy an exercise like this, because you can see the body language. Even though they're perfectly still, you can see it, you can see the processing, you can see the thinking. Yeah. So look, this is one spot in one room of your house.
Yeah.
So when she gets good at this, and you get good at it, and your husband does, then we move the spot into a different part of the house. Or a different room of the house. You see? So say no or
No. No.
Go grab the leash and put her back on. And see, we don't have to do this quickly. We're not mad at her. We're just reinforcing that it's not time to get off the bed yet. So just use those newly found leash skills to get her back up on. See? Look. Good. Good. Now from here, I want you to go right back to where you were. So that just says, nope, it wasn't time for you to get up yet. Because I'm going right back to doing what I just was doing.
Yeah.
You see?
Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how good this is going to be.
That's why with the bed thing or going to bed,
Yeah.
you can practice this.
Uh-huh.
That's why you practice it 30 minutes early, because it gives you time to do this.
Yeah.
So if you want, good, grab the leash, same thing. Good. Does she have a bed on the floor in your bedroom?
No, but I was going to ask you about that, because I could try doing that with her.
Totally.
So, like I said, this bed is kind of new to her.
Yeah.
So if I started it down in the living room doing this exercise,
I think
and then bring this bed up, do the leash thing, and then bring the
I think we can do a combination of this. I think what we can do is I want you to hook the leash, same routine before you go up to your bedroom. Right? Get the leash on her.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
I would have a bed in your bedroom, 2 on the floor for her.
I have 2 beds, 2 little beds.
Perfect. Okay. So when she goes in there and gets up onto your bed, take her off the bed and go put her onto one of her own.
Okay. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Do this, make her sit, drop the leash, go about your routine.
Yeah.
Every time she gets up off of this or up onto the bed, same routine back here. You go back to doing what you were doing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Especially after seeing this.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that would really
Yep.
work very well.
So take a few steps backwards. We're going to watch her body language. See how her head's down?
Yep.
So keep coming. And the moment she gets up, I just want you to say, and you're going to walk towards her. Okay? So stop right here. That's her first signal of concern.
Yep.
So that's why we just hang here. Okay? So you could be doing this in one of your rooms or down a hallway or whatever, and this is the spot where you're just going to hang for a second. Because this is her going, what's going on? We get this, so guess what we do? Now we stop. See how it's incremental?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yep. See how those ears are kind of laid back? Yep. Turn your left hand over. There you go. Yep. You got it. Yep. Drop the leash. Now, as you walk away, you're going to kind of keep an eye on her over your shoulder to make sure she doesn't start to follow you. Yep, and then stop right there. So, see how she stopped? Remember what I said? What you're looking for is hesitation?
Yeah.
It's what she just gave you. Turn your left hand over. Good. Yeah, same thing. Good. Yeah, stop right there. Good. And we just hang. Now we're back to our spot again. You see?
Yep.
So that's what I mean by hesitation, is that you're going to see. She got up off it, and then she was like, okay, she's coming back again. Pretty soon it gets to the point, depending on how many times they do that, pretty soon it gets to the point where they'll come off, they'll stop, and then when you start walking to them, they start walking back to the bed already. Yes, because you've set that in motion. Yeah. So this is why we call it impulse control.
Okay.
In your case, this is going to help the separation, especially in your house.
Yeah.
There you go. Right?
So just wait till she relaxes.
Yeah. Yep. So see? So you can also add distractions in.
Yeah.
So, if I took, like, the treat bag, I could take it and drop it on the floor out in front of her.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah. Oh, we could do it right now.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe that one.
Oh, come on. Yep. So, but it's all in the communication. You're going to see that this is going to be very, like, yeah. Especially the bags that crinkle. Right? So we crinkle it first, because I'm not going to, like, just throw it right a foot in front of her. That's not entirely fair. Right? But now, you see how she didn't move? So that's how I know I can go further with this.
Oh,
So I'm going to put her on the same way you did. Okay. Yep. Come on. Right here. See how she's looking at this, she's looking at me, she's looking at you. Yeah. So your is my snap. You see? Yeah. So it's a different sound, but it's the same. I want her to understand it's the same meaning. Now I have her attention. Yeah, you sure do. Yeah. See? But it's very to the point, no? Right? Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't have to be fast. Yeah. That's the mistake that I see people make. They think they got to run in. That's more out of control than it is in control. Okay. It's just matter of fact, no. Okay. No. Wow. That's all. But then I also want her to understand that, and I'll have you do this to take her off, is that when you come back in, we have to come back in. Now you see how I'm curving around? Because I'm going to try to use my body language to corral her back up on the bed. When she does, I move away. Remember, it's just like getting her up on the bed. As soon as she got up on the bed, I relax the leash. Or as soon as I got her moving, I relax the leash. As soon as she's up on the bed, I move away. I relax that. Does that make sense? Yeah. Now, my approach here, now I want this to be more just like casual and hang out, and she can sniff. And then I would take her and invite her off. You have a much different relationship with her, so you can walk up to her, casual. You can reward her. Okay? Massage. And then you just grab the leash. You take a couple of steps, bring her with you, drop the leash, you're done. Okay? So whenever you're ready, come back in. You don't have to approach sideways. I just do it because I want to be respectful of her because she doesn't know me that well. But you can move in just like the way you normally would. Give her some massage under the chin, around the face. Yeah. Yep. Then grab the leash and just start walking in my direction. And now drop it. You're done.
Okay. So that's the way you end it.
That's the way you end it.
Okay. Okay.
Now, do you see how you could eventually do this while you're gardening?
Yeah.
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 Now, if you have to put a stake in the ground to tether her to make sure she's not romping around the yard, because it's not like you're inside your home.
Yeah, she won't. She'll be right by where I am.
Now, did you see where she came over? Hi. Yeah, I had the treats. It was me.
Can you just show me real quickly, you know how you put your foot on the leash when you didn't want her to do something?
To jump?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, regardless of where she is, right? Yeah. I thought she was going to position herself in front of you, because then that's when I was going to tell you. So I'll do this. Come here. So, just enough slack to where if she jumps, she feels it.
Okay.
But when she lands and goes back down, there's still slack.
Okay.
There's going to be movement to this, and you may have to end up giving her a little bit more, because your first step is going to be basically, we're going to stop the jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably going to be in this range. It's going to be relatively short.
Okay.
I don't want to put on so much that we start doing this, because that's going to make her want to try to get out of it.
All right.
So that's why we're back probably in this range here.
Okay. Okay.
And every time she jumps, you're letting the leash do the work.
Right.
You see? Now, worst case scenario, if I have to reach for the leash, guess what? I'm turning away from her. I'm grabbing the leash, and then I have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. This is what I mean. You just have tweaking to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it may feel like an overhaul to you. I hope it doesn't feel like an overhaul.
No, it doesn't. It's just these are the tools that I was looking for because I don't know what to do next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So these are good tools to learn.
And look, if she, in the house, if she starts to get a little rammy and a little mouthy, and you got the leash on, bring her right over to a bed and do this.
Okay.
She needs to
Settle down.
decompress.
Okay.
And the less room they have or are allowed to move around in that moment, the better.
Okay.
Because we want them to realize they can't move left. Or every time I get off, I got to get back on. Mm-hmm. Do you see? So this sometimes gives you an out without it being a timeout. I don't like that word in the dog training world.
Yeah.
It's not natural.
Yeah.
But this is a place for you to go when you feel antsy and you're not sure what to do. And over time, I want that to be created that when you feel antsy, that's where I need you to go.
Okay. Yeah. And she is feeling the same way.
Look, this is a comfortable place to be.
Yeah.